But let's start off with a really great Canadian company. And how many of you know, the other day I went down in my basement, which is the scariest part of my house, and I found, I was looking at a little table and I was thinking, man, that looks like it's from the Brady Bunch. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Right. Well, let's make Marsha jealous, because we're going to take that little table and we're going to use the Bluestone French Country paint kit and make it extra special. So revive, refinish, and reuse or repurpose different furniture or articles that you have, and also get into, you know, a creative hobby, which I think is so important. This is the Bluestone French Country paint kit, backed by popular demand. We have a blockbuster value for you today. But first, she hasn't stopped working. She's been working all along here. This is Pamela Stiles. She is the creator. She's an interior decorator. She's a teacher. She has a strong background in fashion as well, and a 5-time Reader's Choice Award winner of the Hamilton Spectator as well.
Yes.
So nice to get to work with you again.
That was a lovely introduction.
Well, you're very accomplished. You've done a lot. And this is a Canadian company.
This is totally Canadian. All the paint is manufactured in Canada. The brushes, the top coat, the beeswax, which we'll talk about later.
Okay, which is all coming up.
Yes.
First of all, my dear,
I just want to show you how easy this is.
Okay, so what are we receiving within our kit today? What's in the parcel?
Okay, you get a 500 ml jar of the French Country, which is our white.
Okay.
You get a 250 ml jar of the Silky Patina in the Bluestone, which is the signature color.
Okay.
Another 250 ml container of the top coat, which is a silky satin, not glossy. Silky satin top coat. It's beautiful. They're all water-based, low VOCs. They go on just like a dream. 2 brushes, a nice big fat round brush, which is great for this kind of
That's a beautiful
work.
brush.
Oh, it's lovely.
Can I come around?
Yeah.
I'm going to come around. Can you see that at home?
You get a fantastic apron.
Apron as well, and the gloves.
Yes.
This is like a stippling brush almost,
well,
isn't it?
Almost, but they're much bigger, and
they're
made
longer hair.
specifically for doing this chalking.
And what's the hair?
Style. It's natural bristle.
It is. Is it horsehair? It feels like it's boar. Okay.
Wild boar.
Wild. Well, there you go. It's my wild boar brush.
Yes, right.
But you know, it's interesting. One of my sisters is an artist, and I know how much materials, paints, and brushes cost, because this is something that's in my family and we talk about it. So I really like what Pamela and our team have done here at the Shopping Channel, because they're giving us exactly what you need to really get going and create some finished products. So you are having fun right now.
So, yeah, because I just can't stop doing this. I'm so addicted to it. And you would be too if you start. Well, once you start, you want to paint everything in your house.
Okay, so are there any rules to what I can paint? Is it only wood, or what do you suggest?
I made this strictly for furniture, but I've used it on glass, as you can see in the cabinet there that's on the jars.
Yes, which is beautiful.
Yeah, I've tried it on melamine, which is that kind of fake wood.
Yes.
And it
Marsha,
works.
Marsha,
Yes.
Marsha. Yeah. I was saying the Brady Bunch furniture that we all have.
Right,
yes.
right. I've tried it on a number of things. I've even did my curtains in one room.
You painted fabric.
Yeah. I put it in a little tub with water, a little bit, and I
look at that on glass.
So yeah, on glass.
That's beautiful, just with an old mason jar.
Yep.
You know, and then you could still put water in that and have flowers.
You could do anything. Isn't
something dried and hey, look, it matches me today.
I know.
That's beautiful.
You just match this whole scene.
It's beautiful. I love this color. The colors are very peaceful. So just to reiterate for our friends at home, Pamela, the colors that we're receiving within our blockbuster price kit today at $99.99 are
the French Country.
Can we show the colors? So do we have them right here?
In front. This is the French Country right here.
Okay, so it's this color, French Country.
We're going to see that there.
Okay.
It's just our white. It's a very soft white with a little bit of cream in it, but not too much.
See, and I call that like an antique white almost. Okay.
And then the Bluestone, which is our signature color, and it's a very grayed blue, very calming.
May I lift this out? So these two colors. I'll be careful. So this is also what you're receiving.
The table in front is also done in the Bluestone.
Okay. So it's the blue and the white that you're getting, and this is a really nice place to start. These colors are stunning.
Oh,
they're very current. They are calming. When I think of, you know, when you go into some of these very charming little home stores and you see this color used in different ways, and you can spend a fortune.
Absolutely, absolutely. And they're beautiful. Like you think of a bed and breakfast or a little French chateau. They're just delicious colors.
Yes, they are.
But just to show you, this is your kit you're getting.
Okay.
I did this china cabinet up just to show you how far it goes. So the china cabinet was done with 2 coats of the white.
Okay.
Usually the colors go on with 1 coat, but I find the white sometimes, depending on how dark the wood is underneath,
right,
may require 2. So I put 2 coats on there and a coat of the top coat, and inside is done in the Bluestone, in the silky patina, and that is like
it looks
kit, and I had leftovers.
Isn't that amazing? And you know, the other thing that's so great about this is we're repurposing things that we didn't really like before, and maybe you inherited something and you're just not enjoying it. And my school of thought has always been, if you're not enjoying it, what can you do to make it better?
Exactly.
And you know, I think the use of paint is a great idea. I know there's people out there, gentlemen especially, that don't paint the baseboards, don't paint the moldings.
I know.
But I think this is a wonderful way to repurpose. We've got different colors coming up in just a sec, everyone. And actually, I don't know if we can show the little bureau here, because this will demonstrate some of the colors that we have for you coming up. And this piece was this. Okay? Remember we were talking Brady Bunch and Russia, Marsha, Marsha?
One of those pieces you put at the end of the road on big garbage day.
And it's like, please take?
Yes.
Now it's that.
Look at that. Yeah.
That is fantastic. All right, we've got a little bit more to share with you, and then we're going to come back and show you how you use this. But take a look at your screen. Our Blockbuster 140 now at $99.99. So Pamela, this is you working?
Oh, yes. This is, we're actually doing that cabinet that you just showed, and I just want to point out that there was no pre-sanding at all.
So you just paint it?
Paint it, no priming, no pre-sanding, because we don't want to pre-sand, especially old pieces. You don't know what's on there. You could be releasing all kinds of toxins into the air.
Oh, that's a good point.
Right? So, yeah, if you could just sand, or just apply the first coat right on, it looks amazing. So, yeah, I've just put on some knobs.
And those are readily available. I find there's always so many cute little knobs that you can find.
But it's funny, you know, even if you take the old knobs that you think are so hideous and ugly,
and
just spray paint them, they're fantastic again.
And I think it's important, Pamela, to point out that with our Blockbuster, Pamela was able to do 2 coats on this china cabinet, just to give you an idea of how much material that you actually have.
And if anybody's new to this style of painting, because it's not like anything you've ever seen before, it's not like wall paint by any means. Do you see how thick it is?
Yes.
Yes. I love putting it on this thick.
Certainly. So it's not it's not like traditional paint when you open up the tin and you start stirring it. It's like, woo, the whole room can smell.
Yeah, you can't.
It's not like that at all.
No.
So you mentioned low VOCs.
VOCs.
If you did have kids at home and maybe someone was having a little nap and you thought, I'm going to work on that project.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
Ultra low VOCs. And it's very thick, like I said, and if you like it a little bit thinner, you add water.
And that's it.
Just add water.
What if I get it on skin?
Oh, soap and water, gorgeous.
Thank you. Did you notice that? I said, what if I get it on skin?
Love
it's my
that
tycoon
ring.
dime now.
Soap and water cleanup.
Okay, good.
Yes,
so that's
no
nice and
all.
easy. You don't wear a mask. You don't wear gloves.
No,
okay.
No, there are gloves in the kit if you like to wear gloves. What I like to do with the gloves is put my brush in it so it doesn't dry out.
Yeah, no, that's a good point, though. That's a good point. So our Blockbuster we're looking at just over $40 savings today. We have it also on 3 easy pays of $33.32. If you're thinking, why is Tanya holding that? This is the blue, which is the Bluestone, the signature color of the Bluestone French Country paint kit. And here again is everything that we're sending you. So I'm impressed with how much you can do with this.
It is incredible. Like little sample sizes. Right here. Sorry, there's one.
Yes.
You could do this whole piece with a little sample.
Okay, and we have samples coming up in different colors for you. But how many of you have tired furniture that, you know, maybe is in good shape and you're thinking, oh, I don't want to get rid of it, or I'm tired of it, I just don't like it, it's in the basement or it's in the garage, or maybe you inherited something and it's kind of like, oh, what do I do with that? Well, take a look at what you can do with the Bluestone line. Can I show this picture again? This, see this, has now turned into, come on back here, this. Isn't that amazing?
Isn't that gorgeous?
You know, for a kid's room or a baby's room.
Even in a hallway with linens in it, or just anything.
Even in a mud room.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you're working on the laundry room or the mud room at home. I have this goal, Pamela, to take the ugliest spaces in my home, and there are many, I might add, and make them my favorite.
Yeah.
And it's so nice when you can, you know, when you can do it yourself. Yeah,
absolutely.
And this is the time of year to really get involved with these projects, isn't it?
And just to show you that you do get, I do the whole step by step. that comes into your kit as well.
Full instructions.
Just in case, you know, you think, oh no, I'm going to get this kit and not know what to do with it. There are full instructions.
Okay, and you are Canadian.
I am.
And the other thing is, keep in mind, when you said there's no prep work, like I thought, what? There's no, you know, you don't have to sand. And I know, I was looking at this thinking, this looks like it's been painted many a time.
This is black oil-based paint.
So you don't have to worry about what type of paint is underneath.
No, well, this is oil, and traditionally you had to prime it or sand
and you
it,
have to
get
get
it off
oil
somehow.
paint to go over it.
Exactly.
You've never put.
So this is our paint right on top.
Right on top. And this is, again, the Bluestone.
This one here is the Tuscan teal.
Oh, Tuscan teal, excuse me.
Yeah, it's okay.
And we have a variety of colors for you. The Bluestone's the one I'm holding. They are all this kind of milky, vintage, a little bit country,
just
shabby chic.
Aren't they just delicious?
They are. They're fabulous shades.
Love them.
And
so yeah, it goes right on there, no problem. This one has the oil underneath. Now this is the Bluestone.
Okay.
And then I just distressed it a little bit.
And it looks amazing.
Isn't that lovely?
So you can choose to make it a little more distressed or a little less, depending on what you like. And once again, everyone, it's our blockbuster this hour. You know, what a nice way to change up the look of some furniture or the landing, or, you know, there's different things you can do.
Even
look at
your
these before and
spindles.
afters. Okay, so here's the little china cabinet or a hutch.
Yes. Now the hutch, I want to point out, is done in the Bluestone with the white background, just opposite to the hutch I've done here in the studio, which is white with the blue inside.
I see. Okay.
Isn't that terrific?
I love white and blue together.
My girlfriend was throwing that out, and I said, well, I'll take it. Then she came over and said, I think I want it back.
Oh my gosh. Well, you really do breathe new life into tired furniture. Okay, how many of us have that old table and it's like, oh, where do I put this? I don't need, it's not my style, it's not my taste.
Right, it's done.
And that looks fantastic.
And now, yes, it just brings such a warmth to the room, and you just want to look at pieces.
Oh, and I love this next one too.
The next one is a whole dining room set I did, and Val was just tickled pink when she saw it, when I finished it for her. It took this old piece, whole dining room set, and made it this lovely beachy feel.
It is, again, outstanding. And then maybe choose a different upholstery as you've done here. Make pieces that you have in your home beautiful again for you. And I think that's so nice to be able to repurpose and do it yourself. Look at this chair. How many of you have dining room chairs that you just never use, or a few odds and sods that you pull up to the table sometimes when there's more people coming over?
Absolutely.
Why not make them gorgeous? And you can do that with our blockbuster today. This is a Canadian company. It's low VOCs, volatile organic compound.
Ultra low.
It's water and soap washable. And is there anything else we need to know when it comes to actually using the paint?
Just if they come in thick and you're not used to that, just know that you can just add water and stir it up. That's all.
It's a water-based paint.
It's water-based, but I just find that sometimes people look at it and think, oh, because they're not used to it.
Right.
But this is, this is thick.
So when you're
painting, you just stir it up and it just comes out amazing.
Pamela, do you put it in a different dish or anything when you're painting, or do you paint right from the jar?
Isn't that beautiful? I got these jars so that you can put the brush right in it.
So paint right from the jar.
Paint right from the jar.
And just to reiterate what we're receiving today, again, everyone, take a look just down in front of us. It's the Chalky Patina paint, 500 ml.
In the white.
In the white. The Silky Patina paint, 250 ml.
Yes.
No, that is what color?
In the Bluestone.
Okay, in the Bluestone, which is, hang on. Which is both of them. That's right.
It's just that one has the black underneath.
That's
See the different effects you can get?
So the Bluestone is that country kind of shabby chic blue. You also have included the top coat, and that's 250 ml.
Yes, and it's a waterborne varnish.
Okay.
That goes a long way, and it's a nice satin finish, so it's not going to be very glossy.
Okay, and then we've got the medium-sized chalky brush, 2-inch flat brush, the apron, 2 practice boards, the medium gloves, and a 6-inch paint stick included. And of course, full instructions for you as well. So you can paint, overpaint, oil paint, latex paint, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You've painted glass because you did the masonry jars in here. But just think about, old pieces that you have at home, or that you projects, or maybe it's for Christmas gifts, or presents that you want to work on.
I did a brass chandelier as well.
Did you?
Yes.
See, I'd love to see
so
that.
It's just it's endless, but I'd try anything, right?
I like the idea of having creative projects, Pamela. Yeah. When you're doing this at home, do you listen to music? What are you doing?
I'm usually outside because I just love being outside.
Yes, I know, me too.
In the winter, though, yeah, I'm by the fire or whatever, and it's so much fun. It's just, but I walk around and I look at things and I think, okay, you're next.
You're next.
You're next. You're next. Because you just sit there and you sit. If you're anything like me, you're sitting in the living room watching TV and you're thinking, that coffee table, I have to do something with that.
Yes, what can I do? And speaking of table, just in the front here, you've treated this with the Bluestone, haven't you?
Yes.
And what was this table before?
You know what? It could have been a telephone table in a hallway.
Yes.
Could have been a nightstand.
It's really beautiful painted with just the way it's got the different textures.
Isn't it
what
lovely?
About the detail on the sides?
Yeah,
did you put that on?
That.
Okay, so did you see that?
Just some little scrollies.
Little scrolly business going on here, so you can personalize. Maybe you're doing something in a kid's room, you could do an initial or something fun like that.
Yeah.
Or if they have a critter that they love.
Stencils, you could do anything.
There's some stunning stencils out there. My sister did some beautiful ones on her daughter's beds with their initials with scroll work all around it. It's beautiful, and you don't have to spend a fortune. Okay, so what's going on here?
Oh, we're painting this cabinet that's behind us in the studio in all the sampler colors. Isn't that lovely? And it goes on, again, no primer at all, just the paint goes right on. It's nice and silky smooth. That's me waxing it afterwards.
Okay, and we'll talk about that in just a sec.
For sure. Buffing it up, spray painting those knobs.
So you actually reused the same knobs, too.
I did. For most of it, I just put the new knobs on the top drawer because they were missing a couple.
Right.
But yeah, it turned out lovely. It's just one of my favorite pieces now. And that's, that's the whole point, is taking those old, ignored pieces and making them absolutely adored.
Oh,
and
I agree.
Your favorite piece.
I agree. Maybe it's even new things from when you think of some of the big box home, and you buy a little bit of this and that, and you want to try and make it look more, just more homey, more lived in. Yes.
Yes.
So here is what you just saw in that little bit of footage. And I think this would be just so much fun, when you think of a kid's room, a mud room, that type of thing, in a hallway, if it suits your colors.
Isn't that beautiful?
You've done all these,
cute?
Little projects that you can do.
If you wanted to start with something like that, just to, get your groove going.
Yes.
Start with something small.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. So can you just show us what you're doing right now and give us some tips on how to use
this little nightstand?
Our Blockbuster? Okay.
Was a little nightstand. I just want to show you how, because I haven't done anything to this at all.
Okay, so let's...
And I'm not about to.
Okay.
I don't want to release any of the toxins.
So you mean as far as sanding it down?
No,
okay.
I don't want to because I don't want to release toxins, but also because I don't have time for that. I want to see a finished product right away. And you can, and this color is just
okay, so what color is this one?
I think this one is my vintage velvet.
Okay, and we have all the individual colors coming up in a sampler pack. You can ask your customer care rep about that.
Look at that.
Oh, this is stunning.
And just, again, right over top.
So,
and it dries really quickly, which allows you to put a top coat on, distress it, put a top coat on, you're all set. You can do a piece in an afternoon easily.
And you don't have to have the steadiest hand, do you?
No. You can't make a mistake.
No, that's...
You cannot make a mistake. You just paint it to your own liking. If you find that you've distressed it a little too much and you don't like it, just slap some more paint on it. Pretty easy.
And do you often do 2 coats, or do you do 1? What do you do?
Well, it totally depends on you. See, that, I think, only needs 1 coat.
I think that looks amazing.
That's really
nice. I can't believe you just did that so quickly. And that was not the prettiest little drawer, was it? It's just, very basic. And maybe there's a secondhand shop near you. Maybe, again, there was an estate sale, or you love antiquing and all that business. How much fun is it to go in and find these little treasures and personalize them and make them super special? And that's what this is all about. $99.99. We have easy pay, 3 interest-free payments of $33.33. Just quickly, let's run through what's included again. So it's the full size of the white.
The full size of the French Country, which is our white,
Okay.
The
500 ml, and then, 500 ml of this, then 250 of...
the Bluestone.
Which are these.
The silky patina.
That's Bluestone.
Yes. So the 500 ml is the chalky patina, which is a little more porous when it's dried.
Okay.
The silky patina has a beautiful silky finish.
Okay.
The top coat, which is a nice silky satin clear top coat, just seals everything. 2 practice boards that you can play with. You can put one color over the other color to see how it comes out. Gloves, the beautiful chalking brush.
Boar bristle.
Nice and dense. And another flat brush to put your top coat on with it. And our hand-painted aprons.
And then you are good to go.
And you're good.
But this particular kit, can we just show this one more time, was what Pamela used to do this entire china cabinet. She did 2 coats of the white on it. You're seeing this one here, and we've got another one here.
Yes.
But just to give you an idea of how much material you're actually receiving. So retailing for us traditionally at $140, now at $99.99. 3 easy pays of $33.32. Have fun, get creative, involve kids if you want, or maybe this is just your time out. But I think it's wonderful when I look at all the different projects. Look at this.
Isn't it fabulous?
You know, just breathing new life.
It is, you are. And how many of us don't have old pieces? Like if you're anything like me, I have pieces from my grandmother, pieces from my nonna, pieces from my mother, you know, everybody.
Yes.
And you don't want to get rid of them because they mean something.
You know, I'm looking at this, and maybe you've got odds and sods of dining room chairs, and now you want to take it and breathe new life into it, and make it feel like it's an occasional chair if you want to do that. I think it's a great idea.
It is.
Okay, very quickly, we have the samplers set. Now, this is 6 beautiful colors that Miss Pamela has put together for us, and you are receiving 100 ml of each. They retail normally at $90 for us. We have them at $76.50. 2 easy pays of $38.25.
Yes,
Pamela, they're all here.
They're all right on the cabinet. Actually, I did that whole cabinet with all the samplers so you could see them all.
So these are all the colors,
glass.
Right? Oh, I love beach
gorgeous?
glass. This one, you have to see this one up close. So this is beach glass.
Beach glass, antique slate, Emma, Tuscan teal, and crushed sage.
And they look amazing together, as you can see. But just think about all the different things that you're going to do with those. And again,
the whole cabinet has the driftwood.
Okay,
so
and then driftwood on the rest. Okay, beautiful. 100 ml each, ultra low VOCs, 100% acrylic latex, and you are receiving all those different colors. And we're looking at 2 easy pays of $38.25. That's $13.50 savings for you on this. Once again, 513754. So there are all your colors. Gorgeous. And I love the names.
I know.
And you designed them?
Yes. Every one of them means something to me, and I just think, it just
Well,
takes
when you said
back.
Emma, I thought, yes.
Yeah.
Who's Emma?
Emma was a very special little girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
this is Emma I'm using here.
it's a beautiful color.
Isn't it? It's a cross between a pink and a salmon.
It is, isn't it?
It's just lovely. I think it could go anywhere.
Do you know what it reminds me of? In my new bathroom, I have some conch shells. The inside of the conch shell. That's what it makes me think of.
Yeah.
That color. She's beautiful.
So this we just did.
Okay.
And it's already dry.
See, isn't that amazing?
I'm going to show you just a little distressing.
You're going to do all our studio.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to come in tomorrow and it's going to be like, wow, look at this place. So use a little sponge to sanding to distress.
Sponge, which we also have available for you.
Okay. And I just want to mention we have moved on. What we're offering right now is the large chalking waxing brush, the medium chalking waxing brush, and the Bluestone Cottage French Country Vintage Beeswax. I had never seen this until you showed this to me last visit, how you put the beeswax on it.
This is just amazing. But this is exclusive to Bluestone. It's a local
and it's
beekeeper.
Real beeswax.
Yes, a local beekeeper makes this beeswax for us.
Right.
And he mixes it with organic orange oil.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And it just smells like a creamsicle. And it is food safe. You can use it on a shopping block. Well,
you know what's funny? Do you remember what I said to you last time? What it reminds me of? Yeah. Do you remember? One of my best friends growing up was Ukrainian, and she used to invite me to come over and we'd make Ukrainian Easter eggs at the Ukrainian Easter, and it reminds me of that, melting the wax, and it's that pure beeswax. I just put it on my skin. It's so beautiful.
I had a woman who emailed me and said when she was done, she rubbed her elbows.
Totally. Well, you can do that. So there you go, multitasking women.
Fabulous?
But watch how Pamela uses this to finish the furniture.
Okay, so this is a beautiful finish. Just as is. But if you wanted to do this as well, because you could leave it, of course you could
So what does the beeswax do?
Well, it gives it a super protective coating, plus it enhances the color. So you see that on there now?
Yes.
Okay.
So you brush it on, and then you rub it
in circles, and then you rub it till it shines, because it'll be a little tacky when you first put it on.
Yes.
But even the wood coming through, do you see the difference there?
Oh my gosh, and now it's beautifully
silky.
Silky
Isn't
smooth.
that lovely?
But that's going to make it just more for cleaning up, wiping off, all that business.
It's like, just if you come over here to this, try scratching that.
It's not coming off at all.
Even
I'm scooting over here.
Like these scratches in it, the distressing we did on purpose.
Right.
You can't distress it now.
So making it more durable, but making it naturally more durable.
Yes.
So
and
again,
it also adds that depth, that antique depth.
No, beautiful.
Yeah.
And I like, if you are doing this for your little girl or your little boy, or big girl or big boy, that if they touch or lick it or something crazy like that, you know what happens.
Yes.
I say that as a mother who's seen everything. I was telling everybody a little while ago, I came home from work one day and there were footprints at the top where the wall meets the ceiling, and I'm like, what the heck? And I have high ceilings, so I was like, what the heck is that? And one of my kids learned how to shimmy up the door frame and was pushing. I'm like, get off the wall. What are you doing on the wall? Get off the wall.
Yeah.
So that's why I say that around kids, you never know what's going to happen, and I like that it's friendly.
Yes, absolutely. It's just
That's beautiful.
Like you could put it directly on wood. Let me show you this here. So this is the French country, the white, mixed with water.
So
to
now more
wash.
like a milk paint. That's also beautiful, isn't it? If you want to do more of that wash look.
If you wanted to do the legs of a table in the wash.
I like
and
that.
have the tabletop in the solid.
And the wash might be a nice way if you've got a partner who's not into painting, because you can still see the natural wood. Do you know what I'm talking about? I feel like there's this whole school of thought.
There is, and they say, oh no, you can't paint wood. Let me just say, it's still wood underneath. You can always remove it if you miss your wood.
Yes.
But it is still wood.
All right, once again, everyone, what we're sharing you right now is the all-natural beeswax finish, and you're getting the large chalking waxing brush as well as the medium. Can you put those two brushes side by side? Oh, they're just down in the front here. Oh, those are big brushes. Here. And these are also more bristle?
Fabulous? Yeah, absolutely. And these can be used for painting or for waxing, for whatever, anything to do with this. They're just so, look at the density of that. Isn't that is just beautiful?
How do I clean them?
Soap and water.
Okay, and then just lay them flat to dry, or what do I do?
I always hang them to dry.
Okay.
If you turn them this way, or if you put them on something, you're ruining the
shape.
If you just hold them, hook them up, whatever. I put a little grill on top of my sink and just hang them.
You know, it's kind of like makeup brushes, isn't it? Okay, another great offer at $69.90. You'll love the beeswax finish, and I do think that's a lovely way to finish it off for durability. 513-716, and once again offered on 2 easy pays. Thank you so much. It was fun. I'll see you at the end of the hour, okay?
Thank you. All
right, stay with us. I want to remind you that we have Bluestone Cottage and so much more online at tsc.ca. Watch this, and we'll see you right back.